guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am playing with this awesome Over the Rainbow paper collection from Brutus Monroe. Now obviously this is based on Wizard of Oz. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous papers. And I've also pulled out some Velveteen Glazes to play with. I'm going to scrapbook this photo of Christopher and I at Alcatraz, and of course there's little Lana's face poking in behind us. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I have the Over the Rainbow paper pad, and I'm giving it a flip through to figure out what exactly I want to use. So I really love these hearts. I feel like they can be fussy cut, and this mixed media goodness over here. We've got this green sparkle. Oh my goodness, there are so many beautiful patterns in that Over the Rainbow paper pad. Now I was debating, do I cut out the hearts or do I cut out the poppies? I really wasn't sure which direction I was going to go at this moment. I do know that I am using this 6x6 paper as a base for my layout. What I'm going to do is use this as pre-made mixed media, and then I am going to go ahead and add my own to the top of that, because that's really something I enjoy doing, is using pre-made things and not pre-made things. Things where I get to do the fiddly bits. So I tore the edges just so it wouldn't look like there were just two pops of pattern paper slapped on the layout, and I'm going to go ahead and line those up. I will tape them together with some washi tape so that it will be easier for me to handle and put the layout together. So go ahead and put that down. Look at me adding even more little bits of washi tape. I was making sure that sucker was not coming apart. Let's be real here. So now I know it's going to go up at the top here, and then my Velveteen Glazes here will add to this mixed media effect. So I'm using a silicone brush. It is thin enough to fit into the Velveteen Glaze pot, and that is important because otherwise I would have to use some sort of knife or something to get it out and then go forward with that. So glad I don't have to worry about that. So I go ahead and I get the green down. I believe that color is fresh kale. And then I'm going to add in the blue. And as you can see, I am adding it in, and then once it is added in, I will worry about blending it together. Let's see if I blend now, or do I add in the yellow next? I'm wiping it off. I'm adding in the yellow next. Okay, so add in the yellow. Again, I'm trying not to get the colors together just yet. Now is when I must start blending, because now I just got three little stripy bits. But now what I'm going to do is bring that yellow down a little bit and then start mixing it in with the blue right here. I'm going to wipe that off and then mix the blue and the green together as well. So what this is going to do is just look like it is meant to be that way, and it's not just three straight lines of color. They kind of look a little bit blended together from the green to the blue to the yellow. So now I'm going to take that mixed media paper that is pre-made and add a whole heck of a lot of adhesive to it and stick it right over top of the backgrounds of my layout. And then I'm going to set that off to the side and worry about the foreground of the layout. So this is something I frequently do, is I prep the background and then I move on to the foreground and work on them separately. Now this is just the way my brain works. If your brain doesn't work this way, so you're not going to want to do that. So this is a photo of Christopher and I on the boat heading over to Alcatraz, and Alcatraz was such a wonderful trip, you guys. Like, it was cool. It was really cool. So now I'm going to cut out the hearts. Some of these hearts I'm going to cut out are little pieces, and some are going to be full hearts. And that's just the way that it was printed. So now I'm just going to trim them out. Now with fussy cutting, I've said this before, I'll say it again, you want to hold your cutting hand as still as possible. You literally just want to try to be able to open and close that cutting hand without any kind of wrist movement or arm movement. You want all of your arm movement and wrist movement to come out of the opposite hand of your cutting hand, which would be my left hand because I am right-handed. So now I'm going to go ahead and continue to cut out these hearts. As you can see, I've cut out pieces of hearts as well. That way I can place them on the backgrounds, and it's not going to look like just some Valentine hearts that were plonked down on this layout. Hopefully it will help go ahead and get that layout nice and cohesive. Okay, so there's corn stalks on the back of that pattern paper, in case you were wondering. I didn't think corn stalks were appropriate for this particular layout. I'm going to pop down some fun foam. Now fun foam is foam that has sticky on one side of it, so that makes it fun. If it doesn't have sticky on one side of it, it is called unfun foam. just a little fun fact for you, I guess. So I am adding adhesive, and now I'm going to press my photo down where I want it on the page. So I want it to just barely go over that line where my mixed media and the pre-made mixed media are converging. And then I decided that I'm going to put my hearts down kind of in a vertical, almost line, almost. I want them to be a definite thing in a line. It doesn't have to be an exact line, but I want them to be pretty straight and pretty there. Don't know why I picked that up like that. Oh, I think I was looking for more hearts. So got to cut out some more hearts because I was not prepared to have them all. And then voila, I figure out where I want the hearts to be. I added on a title. It says "So Cute," and now I'm going to add on these gold swirly bits from my stash. So as you can see, the hearts are down basically one portion of the page. They're not going all over the page. They are pretty confined to the right hand side. That one at the top does jut out a little bit more to the left hand side of the page, but it's fine. Like, I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to keep on placing these little gold swirly bits behind my hearts because I think that it really just pops off of both the pre-made paper and the mixed media that I have going on there. And I've also got some enamel dots from my stash. And yes, that is bacon I'm eating there. Oh my word, you guys. In my old room, in the old setup, you really didn't see much of past the pink mat. So I could have a little snack off to the side and nobody would even notice. But now you notice. I gotta get that camera figured out. Gotta get the camera situation figured out so you don't see my bacon off on the side. Now I'm going to add the enamel dots, and I'm just going to add them around the hearts. And that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. I think I am just doing the green ones. I don't think I add in yellow. Okay, man, I stuck a lot of enamel dots on this page. Okay, it is the truth. It's only the green ones, so that is finally gonna do it for the. And I just keep on popping on the enamel dots. My word, Sandy. Okay, that's gonna do it for this layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me on using these awesome products from Brutus Monroe, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.